Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to go ahead and do an updated current household for the month of May. If you're not familiar with what a current household video it is, what it ain't. No, what it is. Wait, did I say that right? I don't know. If you're not familiar with what a current household is, it is basically where I just go ahead and give you guys the rundown or an update on basically the household I'm playing when I'm not filming or I'm playing off camera. In this case, we are back in the Schneider household. You guys are pretty much should be familiar by now with the Schneiders. I have been playing them since the beginning of The Sims 4, and I haven't changed yet. It's kind of crazy. So they have like a really long family history, a lot of different types of drama. It's really, really juicy. And just so you know, this isn't going to be me playing the game. It's literally going to be just me mostly talking. I mean, I might play while I explain, I guess. But other than that, it's not going to be like a day in the life or anything. I need to do one of those. I totally do. So here we are really quick in Willow Creek. This is their new home that they just purchased. And by they, I mean Poppy and Gil Pierce, who is a freaking dime piece and maybe a nickel. I don't know. Anyway, so this is the home, and they literally created it from scratch, or I created it from scratch. And bit by bit, it's kind of like a work in progress. So it's very basic right now, but it'll come together eventually. They purchased this lot in hopes to make their dream home and raise their children, or her children, but Gil's stepchildren. Anyway, so this is what it looks like here. I'll go ahead and take you guys inside to the downstairs floor. Again, it's just very, very minimalistic. It's bare bones as we speak here. So this is the living room area. It looks like that. Very empty, but very nice layout. I love this layout. There's a lot you could do with this. I want to add in a, I wanted to add in a fireplace, but of course I don't have a lot of money right now. This is the bathroom that kind of joints to either side of the room. As you can see, we have kind of the staircase dividing the home in half, which I like a lot. And then we have these archways that are on either side of the staircase, allowing you to either enter the living room or enter the kitchen, which is my favorite spot of the house. I just think this kitchen is literally to die for. It's so modern and chic and just very, very nicely done. I love it. And then this is the little area, because they're only a Sim family of 4 as of right now, so I mean, we really don't need to have like a huge dining room table, but of course we still have a little bit of lot space, and we can always play around with adding in like a dining room or something like that later on. But that is the bottom floor, and then we have the French doors that kind of lead out to the back here, which again is very bare. Going upstairs, this home actually has 3 bedrooms, 1 large bedroom, 1 large bedroom, 3 smaller bedrooms that you can turn to bedrooms or offices or whatever, and then another bathroom up here. And yeah, it's pretty much the upstairs room. We've got Poppy and Pierce kind of sleeping on a air mattress right now. And then we have is it Poppy? Yeah, it's Poppy. And then we have her daughter Amara, who's actually at work right now. This is her bedroom, and then over here is Marissa's bedroom, which is, you know, really cute and girly and feminine and stuff like that. But basically, if you don't remember, Poppy was in a marriage, a very high profile marriage or relationship. We'll start with her because she's kind of like the star of the show. She's like my little princess. So this is Poppy. Her father and mother had a very love-hate relationship. They haven't perished quite yet, but this is like the family tree. Like I said, I mean, we are literally going way back, way back, and I think my game is glitching. I'm not exactly sure what's going on here, but there we go. So this is Poppy's mom, and that is Rodney and Rodney and Priscilla Schneider. They both have perished. Both have passed away, unfortunately. Rodney had his own little life with basically being very promiscuous, having a lot of children, that sort of stuff. But at the end of the day, and he's actually related to the Goths. His mom married Alexander, Alexander Goth, and they had 3 children, which I think in my previous current household I explained that whole thing. And then so Rodney was always like the odd duck out, never got any of the fortune or the money or anything quite like that. And that kind of sucked. He always felt like, yeah, he always felt like the odd duck out. So he had a lot of children. He met Priscilla really young age, high school sweethearts. They got married and divorced several times and ended up having 5 children together. And then Priscilla has a brother named Bryce. He ended up having a couple kids of his own, and then shortly after perished, which is very unfortunate. So this is Poppy's family tree. She has 4 other siblings, and these are her children. And then her brother Julian, who's like a babe, also had some children of his own. And then that's Frank, I guess, is the same. Very interesting face. I haven't seen him yet. But anyways, so Poppy was in a high-profile relationship with this guy. He actually looked a lot better, but custom content got removed. The bang. So she was with Bentley. Bentley wanted out of the relationship so he could go with Justine. And he didn't know how to break things off with Poppy, who was pregnant with Marissa at the time, without ending up having to pay a big lump sum. So he locked her up in a dungeon, basically, and hoped she would die. Well, she didn't. She ended up being able to escape. She fled to her uncle's house, Bryce, and basically they stood in a very small, like, rambler, and eventually she ended up being able to move out on her own to a smaller place where she is raising her daughters all by herself. She met a guy. And his name was Elvis, and she really, really, really liked Elvis a lot. But Poppy's always been a very, I wouldn't say she's judgmental, but she's very fixated on people's looks. Her looks especially. She's gotten plastic surgery, boob implants, the whole 9 yards. She's kind of a perfectionist. So even though Elvis would have been perfect, he loved her kids, loved Poppy genuinely. Of course, when Mr. Gil Pierce walked down the street, the 6-pack caught her eye, and the rest is history. She ended up kind of getting into a very romantic relationship with Gil, and actually he ended up proposing. With him moving in, she was able to get 20 grand from him, and they built this house together. So I'm not really sure how this whole relationship is going. Hopefully it's not a repeat of Bentley. You know, she's now since recovered from that horrific incident, and you know, and her self-image issues are rubbing off on her younger daughter, or one of her daughters actually, Amara here. She actually has a lot of self-conscious issues, which is unfortunate, but it is what's happening. And then her little daughter here, Marissa, is basically her little redhead, and she is just perfection right now. She is such an overachiever. She is just a smart little girl, and she's actually friends with her cousin, Aldo. Well, Aldo's technically your cousin, but I don't think it shows up on the family tree. So anyways, Pierce, he is currently unemployed. He was in a sort of a relationship with Allie, but is no longer. So he doesn't have a job, but we're probably going to get him in the athletic career. These are his skills as of right now. He's obviously into fitness. I think that's a given. These are his relationships, as we've seen. A lot of girls. And he has nothing in his inventory. He is I almost called him an anal. Like, what? An anus. He's an anus. He is an adult, lazy goofball bookworm, and a collector. And I don't think he has any relatives. Nope. He's just completely by his lonesome. And then, of course, we have Poppy, who is still, I don't know if last time I updated you guys, but she is still in the medical career. She is now a medical assistant, so she's doing pretty damn fancy in that whole career branch. And these are her statistics. She has a lot of different relationships, as you can tell, and a couple things in her inventory here. What is this? I don't even know what this is. It's a focusing decor. I don't know what it is, like a piece of brain or something. I don't know. It kind of looks like it. And she also, let's see, what else could we tell you about her? She's a perfectionist, I told you, geek, goofball, and a quick learner. Her daughter, Amara, is working, but I do think she should be getting off quite soon. So let's go ahead and just kind of zoom here. Her daughter is like the spitting image of what Poppy used to look like. By used to, I mean, obviously she's got some plastic surgery. She still has the same kind of facial features, but she's changed a little bit, and she's going to be aging up in 9 days. She is currently a computer whiz, high school C student. She works as a food service cashier. I don't know how good she's doing that. She's actually on level 3, so she's doing pretty damn good. These are her skills, and let me see. Her relationships are right here as well. She's actually a pretty social sim. And she loves the outdoors, and she's very cheerful. So despite all the things that she's been through in her lifetime, seeing her mom nearly murdered, and all of that kind of jazz, she actually has a really good personality. And Marissa here is going to be aging up in 4 days, and she is a little bit of a goofball. And right now she is a C student, but she is ambitious nonetheless. So pretty much that is my current household. That is the situation. Oh, poor Amara is exhausted. Who's this girl? She is super duper tired. She's gonna go to sleep. She just seriously looks just like Poppy and how Poppy used to look. It's kind of crazy. The Schneider genes are very very strong. But yeah, that's pretty much my current household. I hope you guys enjoyed this update, I guess you could say, and don't forget to go ahead and comment, rate, and subscribe. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below, and like the usual, I will totally see you guys next time. Bye.